So we're going to discuss a debate I had with Egyptologist7 and Gundisalis on his YouTube page. It's underneath these two topic areas here. So let's go. So in this video, they're going to be talking about Nubians, especially A group Nubians. And they're going to try to show that A group Nubians were Caucasians and that the features of the A group Nubians were similar to Upper Egyptians like the Badarians. And the pre-dynastic Egyptians were similar to the Capsians. Also, that they had broader noses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you conversations that I had, and of course you're going to have to be doing a lot of reading. But you're going to see the debate between me and Egyptologist7 and Gundisalis, and you're going to see that they don't know how to debate. They lost easily. So after watching his video, I pointed out four main things. First was that Eugene Stroul first stated that the Badarians were a mixture of Negroid and Europoid features or Caucasoid features. Then later on he changed it to basically saying that they had Caucasian features. The other part was part two, which basically was saying that A Nubians had a slightly broader nose. I was pointing that out. The third other thing that I pointed out was that the remains from Gebel Ramla were older than the A Nubian group sample, and they were shown to be morphologically admixed, racially admixed, with sub-Saharan morphology and North African morphology. And the fourth thing that I pointed out was that the Capsians were also racially admixed, where they had both Negroid and Caucasoid features. Those are the four main things that I pointed out about the study. However, guess what happened? Guess who responded? So Egyptologist7 jumps in and started addressing my 4 points. And you can read them here, stop the video, read them, and correlate them to my 4 points. Then he included a fifth point, which I never mentioned or never brought up, which was haplogroups. And he started talking about haplogroups. And I addressed all these 5 points a little bit later on. But you'll notice that after I addressed these 5 points, he did not respond back. So pause the video and read it, and then let's go see let's go see my response. So here's my last response to both of them, basically summarizing everything. Basically summarizing that the Badarians, according to Eugene Stroul, were racially mixed and had a Negroid element. Basically showing the point 2 that the Capsians were also racially mixed and had a Negroid element per Cabot Briggs. Point 3 basically pointing at Nubians prior to A group Nubians from Gebel Ramla also had a sub-Saharan element per Joel the Irish. And finally, sub-Saharans had dental traits similar to A group Nubians per Joel the Irish. So So to tell you the truth, I was really disappointed. I really wasn't expecting Egyptologist7 to come back with a one-liner and not even addressing the points that I mentioned and the scientists who made those statements. I mean, that was really ridiculous. So if you didn't really grasp this, go back, pause, and read, and you'll see. He could not address my questions. He could not address my statements.